bro, this would be so good. Goku cannot survive this attack, bro.
Yo. Is he gonna survive? Is Goku gonna win? Is he gonna win? Let's see it. Let's see it. There's a way. There's a will of the way. Is he gonna do it? No, wait. One more. Let's do this, bro. Come on. Is he gonna do it? No. What? Oh, snap. The Avatar of Goku. Oh my god.
Oh shit, we're wiping everything, boys. What's up, guys? It's me, Lumos Theromax, and today we're actually here to check out the death battle. The one that everyone has been demanding. And when I say everybody, I mean literally everybody. Goku versus Superman 3. And of course, I'm never alone whenever it comes to my death battle reviews. I always got the homie JobberGodot hanging out with me. Yo, Jobbers, say something.
It's really nice to be here, eating some pizza, and me and Lumos are gonna react to this death battle, you know what I'm saying?
We got the pizza review going on. Let's go. Let's fucking go. But, I know you've already been spoiled on it. I haven't been spoiled on it yet. I do know the next death battle coming up, but I'm not, it's kind of, it is what it is. But, here's my predictions for what should go on here. What does go on here, who knows what'll happen. I think they're gonna lowball Superman and give this like a general range of chance. But I think they're gonna have Goku win on this one, I'm not gonna lie. It seems like they've really been downplaying some things. But Superman in all reality should absolutely slam due to how outrageous DC cosmology is and all the things he's done in it. But, I don't know, what you got to say before we head straight into this action, man?
It may or may not be the case. Like, I know we're in for definitely a pretty good banger.
Oh my god, you sound like a whiz on Twitter, bro. Yo, Superman has limits now. We're just finding out that Superman at one point in time had a limit. What?
Dear God.
All right, boys, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on. We got the ad coming in first, of course. Let's see where we're at. I'm really not a fan of the 3D stuff, bro. It just doesn't fit.
Goku, Superman. It's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking.
Oh, by the way, the editing in this one is really good.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all three, just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
So we're throwing everything in there.
Their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay.
Everything
sharp as always.
In an enchanted land, an old master found a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku.
Classic.
Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy.
Inspired by martial arts films and
what was Botan doing there?
Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come.
Dragon Ball!
It's gotta be the haircut.
Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan.
Not just raised, but trained. Gohan began Goku's teachings in martial arts, which he would find to be his true calling under the guidance of Master Roshi. Specifically, he learned the Kame-sen and Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity, both of which strongly define Goku's character.
The more he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat.
That's one of the best fights of all time, bro.
Within just a few years, he was so strong,
Classic.
the only worthy teachers left were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly gods. Your training
Literally, except for the aliens.
You're a few leagues over everyone else.
He did have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also take Nietzsche's famous words, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," very literally.
It's almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt.
While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before.
It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like like
No
the
lie, dude.
Kamehameha.
An incredibly powerful
iconic.
technique
How do you hate on
focuses
Goku
one's
like
ki
this?
into a single point for a devastating beam.
So challenging, it took Roshi decades to master, but Goku got it in like 5 seconds.
It's incredibly versatile, with over 50 different variations. For example, Goku can curve the beam after firing, or even shoot it from his feet.
But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow shit up.
He does a little bit of everything. He's got all sorts of techniques.
Bind and God Bind require a lot more strategy and planning.
Because while Goku isn't exactly book smart,
He's not a
he's
genius, that's
when
for
it comes
sure.
to martial arts. He doesn't just train to conquer his opponents, but to conquer himself.
He's also got some different
He is really
He's on the
underrated
grind
in this
You
set.
and a
part.
rice cooker.
Well, pretty much any container
True.
can be used for the Mothama ceiling technique.
Then there's Kaioken, aka instant steroids. Goku's multiplied his
That shit
power
shouldn't
by
work on
20 with his
Superman at
Lord.
all, though.
And in a movie, he even got it up to times 100.
There you go.
What a badass.
The Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb, is potentially
Alright, no
the
damn techniques you can use
strongest
for that.
attack, but it requires considerable time. Unlike instant transmission, which is a teleport that's instant. The way it works is Goku detects another person, like a
Here we
sort of
go.
beacon, then teleports to their location by launching
Here's the
himself
speed
to an
scaling.
alternate dimension where time stands still. Yes, according
Whoa.
to the Daisenshi guidebook, it's a dimension.
Oh,
Oh, they're
snap.
counting cooler video as canon? Okay.
Movies and games.
And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed. Silly English.
The dubs did more than
Facts.
that. In fact,
Translations.
early dubs of
Jesus,
Dragon Ball
dude, the
Z
problem
tried
with
to rewrite
translations-
Goku as a Superman figure. Even
Yeah.
his famous speech on Namek
One of the
about
reasons
being
I don't
the
get
light
into
in the
anime
darkness
scaling,
was
dude,
originally
or
about him
manga
coming to
scaling.
terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and
Yeah.
declaring himself
Translations
the
can just
Super
suck,
Saiyan.
man.
Hell yeah. If there's any scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold. Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Super Saiyan God certainly changed things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and
Go.
appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like Senzu beans. Did you know one Senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's
Fucking
lost
god.
limbs? There's
Senzu
the
beans
sound.
really are on
God
some
Goku
shit,
reached a
dude.
level of power that could compete with the greatest
Hell.
of deities, nearly
That
shattering
dude had
the whole
angel
universe with a
powers.
single
Like,
flash on his
holy
first
shit.
go. Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
Because Boo went boozer.
Boo
now
went
commented that
crazy.
heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daisenshi backs her up.
And that's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind. Doing so would make Universe 7 over 1,500 times larger than our own observable universe.
And Goku could destroy that much the first time he went God. And he didn't lose that power. He learned how to use it even better.
And we're
even
actually
in
talking
Phase
some
4.
blatant
Now,
Universal
imagine
stuff here?
How much
Multi-universal?
stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super
Yeah, they're basically
Saiyan
saying
God
Goku's
and
multiversal.
became Super
Or
Saiyan
canon, at
Blue.
least.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yeah, not saying that. Or
Which is fair, that's
trade
good
with
shit,
some
they're actually
almighty
getting there.
angels. Or when he perfected
Yeah.
the blue hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through his time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating Jiren, who shook the entire world of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes you out of existence. Your being and your soul erased from all of time and
All
space.
space-time.
Culminating in his greatest form, Ultra Instinct.
Chrome Goku isn't a normal transformation. It's a
Chrome
state
Goku.
of mind. Ultra Instinct
Let's go.
is the highest peak of martial arts. Subconsciously making
Yo, and people
optimal
hate on the
choices
tournament
push
of
your
power so
result.
much, dude, but that scene was so goated. I don't care what anybody says. Dragon Ball gets so much hate from the comic community, bro. It's like
But when
unbelievable.
perfected, Autonomous Ultra Instinct makes
True.
him untouchable.
I actually like the
No matter
tournament
what
power
comes
art.
his way.
Yeah,
Especially
people
Master
shit on it
Instinct.
so much. It had some shitty moments, but it was still really
His
good.
ability, even pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far,
I think the shittiest move was probably
Ultra Instinct
TN
is
and
some
also the
basic
fucking
avatar
sniper.
to defend him when his own body can't.
Oh
That
god.
sounds really intense.
It is.
I
which
don't-
is why
honestly, I
he's
don't think that's
developed
anything he
incremental
couldn't have
versions
done
of it for
before.
specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes.
Until you enter
aka
fantasy
Dragon Ball
land.
Fanfiction gone Kaioken
Oh,
times
boy.
1,000.
While technically a different continuity, CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku. His history and powers are the same, making his
Yeah.
story just as much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities.
That's how I
The
always
only
looked at
real
it.
difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe. Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space time just by going Super Saiyan 4.
Tell him GT
Looking
sucks.
back at that goofy monkey boy chopping wood and punching dinosaurs, it's almost overwhelming to think about how far Goku has come, how much he's had to face.
But no matter the challenge, he takes it head on.
I really should go through like all of Heroes, dude. I've seen everybody do their research on it, but I should just go through just for this story because Goku deserves it, bro. I've been messing with Goku since like the fucking 90s,
Faster
man.
than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a
Yeah, he does
locomotive.
definitely deserve more
It's a
respect.
bird, It's a plane. It's Superman.
What was up with that image? Why was the image so grainy?
Born on the far off
Death Battle, I'll hook you up with a better version of that image.
was sent to Earth by his parents, narrowly escaping Krypton's destruction. Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman, champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've only seen the movies, forget him. Comic book Clark's not the perfect Boy Scout, and he's definitely not Jesus. Wait, we're the guys who made him
That's so
Jewish.
true.
Joe Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And then that ugly mustache showed up.
Understandably seeking escape from some truly terrifying
Facts.
horrors, the pair created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A hero who could defeat any evil by just punching it. Hell yeah, that's how I live my life.
After almost 9 decades,
Preach.
Superman has been many things. At the core, his story is one of a refugee, a child who lost his home, left to the mercy of alien people. This new world accepted him, raised him, gave him a new home, because helping others in need is the right thing to do. That's why he
This song
became
is such a banger.
superhero, the first superhero.
Everything's gotta
And
start
fitting.
somewhere, but he was the first one to really take off. I mean, not literally. It took a while actually before he learned how to fly.
In fact,
True.
when Clark discovered his Kryptonian heritage,
He held
struggled
himself
to
back.
accept it and subconsciously developed
Yeah.
mental blocks, severing him from his
It's a big
true
problem
power,
with them
which
early
he would
on.
uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
That's not how
Why would you use that
He's
as a strength
fast
feed
enough
for
to
him?
reach the edge of the universe in seconds, or even break the bonds of infinity.
Why would you
Like,
reference
can
that
do
before
all
breaking
that,
the
but
bonds of
Batman
infinity,
can
bro? It's
punch
just
him
like
out?
infinitely superior.
You're probably thinking of Elseworld stories outside main canon like Dark Knight Returns. It's a good question though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons. However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can
Facts.
sneeze away
As
a
you
solar
should.
system, or blow air
But
cold enough
to be fair, you
freeze
should probably
roads.
only be using
His X-ray vision doesn't just see
pre and
flaws.
post-crisis,
It
not
can see
Silver
through
Age,
your
right?
own body and mind to examine
Or
your
Golden Age.
soul.
And yet, he can't see through lead. That's okay though, he can just burn through it with his face. Since he gets
Facts.
his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star. And if beams are enough,
Little
he
bit
can
hotter
blast
than
it
that.
out His whole body for a super flare. It used to
Whoa, what the
totally
fuck is this
crazy,
editing?
but he's learned how to control it.
I know, right?
But Superman's powers defy physics.
Yo!
My favorite examples of this are when he rebuilt the reality warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time, or when
Facts.
he gained 10 years worth of medical training through only 5 minutes of reading, and then successfully performed lung surgery.
Nice. My favorite example is when he smelled brownies in North
Holy
Dakota
Superman.
from orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman is no novice when it comes to the intricacies of battle.
He's
Like,
trained in
his heat vision
Kryptonian
blocks
martial arts,
omega
which uses
beams,
G,
which
or
are
as they call it, 3R.
erasure,
He even got summoned to
conceptual
Asgard to
erasure.
fight demons
It's
with
like a
Thor
holy
for 1,000
shit.
years.
Superman
It's
can resist
busted.
and
I think it's a little bit
erase
hotter
resist,
than a star.
Such as tanking Darkseid's Omega Beam.
Yeah, that's
Even
what I'm saying.
Retcon
Oh,
and
it's
the
just
Time
him, though.
Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not
Yup.
because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor,
Because he's
but
Superman.
because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Yo, they're talking about
Literally
multiversal
revolve
archetypes.
around him.
But let's address
Yo.
the shaped elephant
Yo,
in the
they're
room.
literally
You may have
addressing them.
noticed we've covered a variety of Superman eras.
Oh,
Superman
whoa.
and DC Comics as a whole
Get back to
have
that.
gone through multiple retcons.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52, Rebirth,
Pre-crisis,
It
and so on.
would help
post-crisis.
to know which one
Pre-crisis
is the
beyond
main
is what they should be
Superman, right?
using.
Well, they all are.
Yeah, the latest reboots basically said everything in the
Oh,
main
and so
series
they're
is
just saying
dedicated,
full-on
even
comp,
when he
they're
had wacky
including
powers like
Golden and
changing
Silver in the
appearance
modern?
with a
Damn.
Super muscular control.
There we go.
Ew. I guess he can still phase through almost anything, even people.
Yeah.
Look, if you really dig into it, this isn't new. plenty
Everything
of
comes from
characters
Superman.
recalled events from supposedly retconned timelines before.
Yeah, post-crisis Supes did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was because of the mental block.
Though he's not
Yep,
a complete
he got better.
closet, there's so many other Supermen out there.
Future Superman, Big Robot Superman, Commie
Big
Superman,
Robot
Dinosaur
Superman.
Superman. There's a bunch.
Still, this new canon has affected
True.
his abilities. For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time. And while
Facts.
Superman's powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun, exposure
Yo,
to a
and even
blue
higher
star
dimensions
increases them
that
even
will.
further. In fact, upon visiting a white star, he attained a whole new level of power.
When that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning for him. He really just said that.
Yo, they're hitting the big memes.
defies
Okay.
Physics.
Like when he used heat vision to restart the universe by making an
Okay.
all-new Big Bang.
Okay, hold up. Impressive, yes, but that was him. That was 0 Hour when that shit happened. And that was him and like 17 other heroes all doing that, but
The
true.
universe has a radius of at least
That's
100
true.
trillion light years, but we can calculate a more exact figure. The DC universe is 15 billion years old and expands at 60 trillion light years per half second. This means its radius must be over 50 non-million light
Okay,
years across.
this is the dumbest way to scale this I've ever seen. What is this? There's like 8,000 infinite-sized universes statements for DC. I have like an entire fucking Discord tab full of them, of infinite-sized universe. Like, oh, why would you try and calculate the size of something when there's 1,000 measurements for it? Like, that's so silly.
Yeah,
Why?
it's probably just to make Superman and Goku just calculable.
Well, about 1/5. That's still immense power, but if you want something bigger, here's the Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe.
No, you can't say that because the antimatter universe. Okay, this happened. That's true. The antimatter universe is comparable to the map they just showed, the positive matter universe. It's huge. It is like massive. And that antimatter universe had already absorbed all of the infinite multiverse that it occurred at that point in time. So like, we're not looking at universe. We're so far beyond universe, bro. Like, holy shit.
Superman, you know.
Punched him so hard it kickstarted another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have weaknesses. There's kryptonite, of course, and exposure to red starlight can fade his powers over time.
Not all at once. He has been
True.
able to move planets around while under a red star. So...
And everyone knows Superman can't deal with magic. But it's more accurate to say he doesn't have any special resistances to it. He's defeated plenty of magic users before, even Shazam.
Superman challenges the idea that
True.
absolute power corrupts absolutely. He's the goodest good guy of them all, but there is nuance to being
about as good as he
even
gets.
if he is the ultimate power fantasy,
Yep.
unstoppable and incorruptible.
He's the Boy Scout.
That's like the
When he
best
took over
Superman
Boy
moment of all
Scout.
time, boys. I
One
don't
of the
care what
most
anybody says.
powerful reality shapers in
True.
all of creation.
Who was in the
Somewhat
sixth
contextual,
dimension,
but he did
crafting
do
a
it.
whole new multiverse to replace the one
And he
Clark calls
blew
home.
up that whole
Who's gonna
multiverse in his
stop him?
face and he tanks it.
And the Forger knew it. So he was trapped on a world with a sun so distant he could never escape. Or so the Forger thought.
Instead, Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip through a ton of stars, KO the World Forger, and shatter his new multiverse with a single punch. Because that's Superman, a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
He's the kind of person to save a cat from a tree, answer Christmas cards from strangers, and tow hundreds of planets to a new galaxy all in the same day. What's not to like?
Truth and justice has no better champion.
He is the
than
ultimate
Man of
homie,
Steel.
unfortunately.
This
Yeah.
episode of Death Battle is sponsored
Oh
by
my god, skip
BetterHelp.
the ad.
It's yet to be the holiday season.
I ain't doing the ad, boys.
You're not doing better help. You're doing better help,
Alright, the
Lumos.
map is ours set. We've run the data through all
I got
Alright,
no
here we
interest in
Time
a
for
second
Death
double food special.
Battle!
But let's see what's up here. Oh, we just started straight into it. Okay.
Yep.
Yo, they literally did the Fighter Z intro. That was lit.
Yeah, that's pretty lit. Yeah.
That's straight out the game. I hate this animation though. This animation is garbage, dude.
Nah, it's fire.
No, this is garbage. I hate when they do this 3D shit, bro. Go to the 2D stuff. Give me the good shit. And Superman
Dude,
just looks weird for some reason. Goku looks okay. I think Goku looks way better than Superman.
I'm pretty sure that's like the Superman like Fortnite model.
They definitely shouldn't have used it.
You're running back. Give it your all. No regrets.
Whoa.
I'm doing just fine.
They don't have the notorious Goku voice actor, do they?
I can't spoil, but you just gotta wait, man. You just gotta wait.
Okay, I was about to say, it doesn't sound like the guy who does what do you have, the one that's
Dang!
or that's the biggest issue he has to deal with.
Oops. Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really
Yo,
am.
no limits. He says I ain't fucking around.
Alright. Oh!
He hit him back to the last fight they had? God damn.
Dang! He's taking that hard?
Holy shit, okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Oh, they should have had that. Took me to drop there.
Oh, he's getting styled. He's getting styled on. So like, okay, I don't like this. Yeah.
Oh shit. Super. Don't plan to do that shit. Yo. Yo.
Oh. Oh, Superman's getting overwhelmed. Oh. What? What?
A solar flare? That would actually be bad. That'd be power. Yeah, why would somebody solar flare there? Oh shit, they're just gonna replicate the world purger attack? Oh no!
Yeah, they're doing it.
No.
They're doing it. Lumos, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Look at this.
Bro, this would be so good. Goku cannot survive this attack, bro.
No. Is he gonna survive? Is Goku gonna win? Is he gonna win? Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. There's a way. There's a will of the way. Is he gonna do it? No. Wait. One more. Let's do this, bro. Come on. Is he gonna do it? No. What? Oh, snap. The Avatar of Goku. Oh my god.
Oh shit, we're wiping everything, boys.
Yeah. I told you Goku would win. I told you.
He fucking died.
Almost happy though. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was.
So much for the Dragon Balls.
Stronger next time.
I look forward
Yeah.
to it.
Let's go again.
You're on.
That was a blast.
Back. That's how it goes, boys. That's how it goes.
That's it.
That's how it goes.
Beautiful answer.
That's
see
the
the results.
way it goes.
Let's see exactly where they have them in terms of everything. I'm curious.
Especially with
This
all the
should have
other
just been a
continuities.
white.
Yeah, for real. Goku would kick almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most representative of this fight.
A lot of
First
them.
up, strength.
Alright.
Most would hit
Yeah, I
hard
don't know
enough to
if I did
break
that,
or make their whole universe, or take it in stride.
He is
like when
definitely the most
Superman
powerful,
got
though.
smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own.
Oh my
but
god, we're
based
just
on the
doing
DC
big
universe's
sizes.
officially
Holy shit.
established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 bigentillion times larger.
Dude, it kills me. It kills me that they try to use math to explain a verse that isn't applied by the similar rules of physics that ours is. Like, that's so
Honestly,
silly. Why would you do that?
Honestly, like the problem with the math, right, is that at least for me, is like okay, like what he just said, it just sounds like
Look
ridiculous.
what it says up
but-
here. DC Universe
Yeah, it
is
just
layered
says
with
infinite.
numerous
Yeah,
spatial
oh my
and
God.
fractal dimensions. When comparing arguments, the Dragon Ball and DC's universe could be infinite in scope. DC's is much more layered and
Could be.
complex. Oh,
like,
could be.
I
Dude,
think.
hold on.
What?
Let me find.
Could
Hold
be.
on. I'm literally gonna pull this up. I'm literally pulling this up right now. I have a whole section on just literally
What?
infinite universe sizes to show you
That's
guys just
wild.
how like, absurd this is. Like, this isn't even a question, okay? Oh, I think I have it in for a second, but like, I just don't get it, bro.
That's actually kind of absurd, though, that they, at least for Dragon Ball 2, and including just regular DC, to say that their universes could be infinite, rather than just definitively infinite. What? That's kind of crazy.
As big as stars
Whoa.
are, space is infinitely bigger. Kyle looks at the universe and literally calls it infinite. He has machines that can compute things on infinite levels as well. A Manhunter here literally says there's infinite planes of existence between the molecules and atoms to subatomic particles of a singular universe. Space is endless, endless reaches of the universe, endless void, endless stars. Universe is infinite. The universe is infinite and expanding. Don't even question how that works. Like, dude, you could be here all day with these statements. There's no way you don't give it an infinite level of property.
Like, but even then, like, with just these calcs and stuff, I'd rather, at least for these types of matchups, personally, I'd rather them just, like, instead of just throwing this nonsense calc and try to, like, basically kind of lowball DC and, like, Dragon Ball to, like, let's say they're not even infinite universes, just accept they are, like, infinite, right? And just, like, stack these infinities on top of each other. Like, okay, let's just say, for example, Goku's 4D, Superman's 5D. Okay, obviously, Superman is infinitely more powerful than Goku. He scales infinitely above him. Like, something simple as that. Like, it just feels like nonsense to me using some of these scouts.
Over a novecillion times more than Goku's.
At some point, you reach a number high.
But it has to be about math with these guys. It has to be calculable, otherwise they don't think people can understand it.
The Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times, he's defeated Jiren.
I mean, it sounds cool, I guess. Like,
Mr. Mixelpidleg can destroy infinite timelines, all numbered dimensions, the bleed, the sphere of gods, and the fifth dimension. The World Forger, the sixth from the sixth dimension, is Mr. Mixelpidleg's superior in forged hyper time. Dragon Ball Heroes infinite timelines and the crack of time doesn't meet this scope. Okay, doesn't meet this scope is like, I feel like we're really, like, we're not meeting this scope. We're like nowhere near, like, infinite layers below of like where we're at with like destroying everything underneath the sixth dimension, because that is a massive space inside DC's cosmology.
But even if we highball Goku by quadrillions or quintillions of times, the gap is just as much, especially with the World Forger. Not even heroes can do that.
But to be fair, somewhat, that World Forger feat is like, Batman did align those for him. There was like some level of help there, but like, it wouldn't change the fact that after they got there, everybody else who he struck World Forger with still tanked the multiversal explosion that occurred, destroying the entire positive matter multiverse that he had created to replace ours with. So like, regardless, his durability scales above other leaguers, clearly. And he still managed to do that. Like,
but strength isn't everything. Let's talk speed. Both are obviously way faster than light, but Superman crossed that mega-sized universe of his in seconds and flew faster than infinity.
That's the
keep
feat.
up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous, it's unquantifiable.
Don't count Goku out.
But they can use unquantifiable feats for speed, but they can't use.
Across the entire
yeah, they can't apply the same thing
universe
for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah.
Zamasu as an omnipresent merge timeline also implies.
Wait, pause. Wait, what? Wait. Listen, Lumos. This was listen. That was the wildest thing I caught on later that they just said though. Basically, they're saying Infinite Zamasu implies a measurable speed feat. And keep in mind, this is just canon Goku. And if Infinite Zamasu is an immeasurable speed feat that Goku can scale to. In canon.
Wait, how
is what they've said over there.
Because did he travel through Zamasu at one point in time?
No, they're just saying he scales to it. Like, deadass, like you could rewind it again if you want. You have, like,
that wouldn't be speed, would it? Actually, no, he didn't even harm him, did he? When he became infinite? He was clearly beyond him, and he had to summon Zeno. Yeah, like, why would he scale to him? I don't know. Maybe later they're saying, because like Jiren has a statement of being like the strongest person they've ever fought, although I don't believe that because clearly Beerus is vastly superior. But like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Because
Chief. I don't know, dude.
Well, what's crazy is that like, at least to me, okay, but What's crazy? So take a look at the top right corner, right? Now let's just go to non-canon like stuff, right? Now, I thought like a non-canon, they're probably just gonna say like, okay, Goku's inaccessible. But no, they went immeasurable too. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not surprised non-canon, but still surprised at the Infinite Monster canon thing that they think it's immeasurable feat that Goku can scale to.
The cooler movie actually has some really sexy scaling with the with instant transmission. That's definitely one of the better things in terms of just raw speed for like the movies or like the actual canon.
Yeah, wait, one more pause real quick.
Is faster, but
Wait, one more thing is that the thing is when they're giving Goku like immeasurable, right, from like heroes and stuff, it's pretty weird that they didn't give Trunks that gets silver. That's all I'm saying, bro. They didn't give that to Trunks.
Kind of curious, huh?
Yeah, it's like, alright. But yeah, I can continue.
They could probably keep up.
maybe. Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable. The safest bet here is to say they tie in speed.
Especially when
The safest bet is to tie them in speed. The guy who can literally fly through time whenever he wants. And move through dimensions beyond space and time. To be able to move and comprehend the 6th dimension, which is beyond all spatial dimensions, temporal dimensions, and even beyond the concept of story.
It's like
I don't know, Chief.
because they had other characters that are relevant speed, but not Superman. What? That's crazy. And he's
That's
his best.
curious. When they literally, I don't know,
He's
bro.
definitely got better battle instincts. He wants to fight and is dedicated to his training, while Superman sees training as a means to an end.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's only used them a few times. It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master at them.
So Goku wins in skill, but not necessarily in experience.
Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong,
I agree with
Superman
that.
is not a
Like,
mindless
Yeah.
brawler.
Goku, hold on, I want to actually read that bubble to make sure I didn't miss anything. Like, Goku, like, he is by far a more, I think, skilled martial artist. I'll admit, I haven't sat down and, like, seen every single example of Superman fighting people without just relying on his powers, right? But like I do know he's obviously got Torquasm Rao and things along those lines. But like in terms of just raw combat ability, if you removed both of their powers like flat out and you just made them even in every shape, way, and form, like it would not surprise me to see Goku like manage to come out on top.
Necessarily in experience.
Don't get it wrong,
That
Superman
makes sense.
is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's
Yeah,
even
he
defeated
is
martial arts
very
experts
skilled
like
still.
Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 8,000 years.
He's
And
also
that Cobra
astonishingly brilliant.
was
when he
literally in
assembled the
Batman's body,
reality-warping
too, I might
miracle
add.
machine from memory. Experience, obviously.
So that
goes
was
to
like
Superman,
peak Batman
but
level
perhaps
body
less
that he beat
obvious
with
is
some
the
random
last
villain's
category,
body.
Powers.
Hakai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, Ki is dependent on physical ability, so it's
True.
different from Magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki, and Magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway, whose greater strength could break out of something like the God Bind.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb
Facts.
would take way too long, and Goku's never successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible.
Yo,
to
they even
erase
used the
from
Overvoid
reality.
as a feat up there. You seeing
Like
that?
Mega Beams, which do the same thing
Yeah,
as
that's
Hakai.
pretty sick.
Superman can time travel, countering instant transmission's similar ability from heroes. And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Saiyans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum,
Facts.
instant transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to
Anywhere he wants.
Even if he
True.
did, Superman could simply fly away and find a blue or white star for a supercharge.
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice, as Superman could phase through his attacks.
So that's it then. Clark has too many counters, so he takes the edge in powers and it's over.
Well, I think there's something else. Goku versus Superman breaches a broader
The
cycle.
rap battle!
It's more than just two characters fighting. For a whole generation, especially in
stop
90s
this
America,
constipated John.
superheroes represented an unyielding status quo. Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America rarely change who they are or what they believe in. For a lot of people, that's tiring. And
Yeah,
Superman
they're static
is an
characters.
icon of that.
Yeah.
And in a long game anime, there was a whole other world of ideas and stories for us sheltered Westerners to experience.
active.
And Goku's an icon of that. So while many see this as a debate between characters, others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
You're sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does call into question what we're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on interpretation? Are we stripping characters of their importance by simplifying?
Okay, like, yeah, like you could still like weigh people. You can value multiple forms of media. Like I was talking, I think there's a guy on YouTube. We actually, I'm running in a big thing with him. It's like he asked what was like the biggest misunderstanding that people have about like Dragon Ball, and I was like that it's bad. Just because it's a competitor, just because it's a different style of like media, doesn't mean it's bad. Just because it's not as powerful doesn't inherently make it bad or wrong. I really feel like people just lose, like whenever it comes to power scaling, they just lose sight of everything important whenever it comes to narrative, whenever they just want to consider power. And just because power can be defined and one side can be stronger than the other, that doesn't devalue the other side. Like it kills me when people try to like do that. Like I don't know, it just really bothers me whenever that's the approach.
Yeah.
Find them to
Yeah, I get
contest
that.
as
Yeah,
an
agree.
event of violence? And if so, then what's the point?
Because
The
it's
point is to
fun,
establish you're
Wiz.
stronger.
Damn it, man. There's
Yeah.
more than one way to appreciate something.
You can still
We're
appreciate
having a great
both,
time
even though
talking
one's
about
stronger.
awesome
Like, what the fuck?
characters and slamming action figures together, and that's okay.
Yeah.
This is a little
You're
cringe though.
I'm just saying, no matter who you prefer, that battle was super, man.
That's the worst pun.
What? It fits them both.
It's so lame.
I don't
Nah,
see
it's
you
awesome. What are
doing
you
any
talking
better.
I do the math, the pun's your job.
Well, maybe if you math as good as I punned, then Goku would have won.
What is wrong with you?
Someone's salty Goku didn't win
Hi,
apparently.
I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz. Thank you so much for watching. We are about to announce the next episode, but before we do that, if you're not a Death Battle member yet, click that join button below. See what you're missing.
Go join up. Oh, it's the finale already? Damn. Yo,
Yep.
Galactus versus Unicron. Okay. Yo,
Yeah.
big hype for Galactus versus Unicron, boys. Big hype, big hype.
That's pretty big.
Well, that was a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I can't believe they said they were anywhere near comparable speed-wise. Like I have yet to see anything, even from Heroes, to demonstrate that they can move and process through realms that are comparable to the stuff Superman was doing. Let's see some
Yeah,
of
that
these.
was pretty wild.
Yeah, like there's just no. He's just. I hate Superman. Okay, I hate Superman because he does everything better than everyone forever, and he's intentionally designed that way. And that's in DC. Dragon Ball, if you threw their entire cosmology into DC, like they're not, I don't even think they're making it to like the God sphere, in all honesty. Like it's even with the comp shit, bro, like it's mind-blowing to me that we really ran this down for a third time for literally what feels like no reason. That's like yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I guess it. Yeah, when it comes to this one, well, yeah. Guess I'm glad I saw it at least.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, the animation was good. I would have preferred something 2D. I don't like the 3D stuff, but like the animation wasn't, I guess, bad. The editing was fucking fire, that's for sure. It feels like this was like a big cash grab. It was like, fuck it, we haven't done Goku and Superman in a while, so we're gonna do this shit and we're gonna draw everyone back to the channel. And I'm willing to bet it worked. Yeah, shit's already got over 1.5 million views.
Yeah, but it's already
so
getting
it's
it.
number 3
You're
trending
racking
on
it
all
in.
of YouTube right now. So like, it sucks that they just ran down the same fight with essentially the exact same argument they did last time. They said Superman's not infinite, but then Superman's not limitless, and then proceeded to say that yeah, he's not limitless, he's just limitlessly beyond anything Goku can do. And it's like, okay, well, that was a big position change, I guess.
It was pretty roundabout. Yeah, I do agree with that. I was like, okay, like it kind of feels like you said the same thing, but I think the most wild thing is definitely giving Goku immeasurable speed off. Yeah, canon Goku immeasurable speed off if it's impossible. Holy shit.
If that's the justification,
that was wild.
That's some
That
weak
was
arguments.
wild.
Okay, yeah,
That was wild.
That's
And
pretty.
it was already. Well, I mean, it was already wild that like they got like Goku higher than inaccessible, because I thought like at least like at the very most they would get Goku like what was it, just inaccessible based off like non-canon, but they got immeasurables. Like, oh my god!
Yeah.
And not just that, but the canon, they use canon Fizamasu as a reference to get him there too.
And then how the balls just said they were equivalent. That's the thing that blows my mind is they think that like Xeno Goku be out here moving through like the 6th dimension and the over, like these higher dimensional structures that literally are not in any form of Dragon Ball canon I'm aware of. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, that was pretty wild. Pretty wild.
Like, bro, holy shit, yeah, I don't know, that they really tried to get Goku much higher this time, and to be fair, they did use heroes, so I'll grant them they definitely did better as a result of that. But even with the hero stuff, I just don't think they're quite there. They're just not there yet.
Yeah,
but,
and
yeah, I don't know,
when they
man.
yeah, they got Goku much higher. I mean, I think definitely, I think there's a way bigger ton like of just leeway for like this composite Goku than, for example, like just Xeno Trunks, because even like they use Xeno arguments to also make Goku immeasurable as well. I'm just thinking, well, they said that in the Xeno Trunks episode that none of the like Xeno characters are like basically beyond a calculable speed.
Yeah.
Essentially. And now here we are, they're saying they are now.
Well, which to be fair, I'm okay with them if they're changing and it's like more truthful. I'm okay with that. It sucks to see them change their standards, but at least shows that they're developing and changing, right? I can respect that. Like, if they're going in a positive way, then like sick. Like, I'm not 100% on absolutely everything inside the Heroes verse or inside, anything to do with like Xeno Goku. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I know every single feat that they've done, but like, it is kind of strange.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I do agree with you, though.
It's kind of a little bit strange, man, but I don't know. I would look, Dragon Ball fans. Dragon Ball fans. Is it one Dragon Ball fan to another? I've looked at a lot of research, and I've looked at a lot of people who have done hard digs into pretty much everything to do with Dragon Ball, and I watch a lot of fucking Dragon Ball myself. The levels of existence between the two are massive. Like, absolutely massive. Go watch my cosmology video on it, dude, and you'll see just how insane the idea of DC cosmology is. There's a lot of downplay you can throw at it, but if you're anywhere near as generous as you are, anywhere near as generous as you are with Dragon Ball, I guarantee you there's no chance that they're making it to them, unfortunately. When it comes to speed or like durability feats or any in those departments, bro, it is the gap is just massive.
Yeah, it's too big. It's too much. It's too much.
Maybe down the way when Toriyama hands up the role, and instead of handing it up to the guy he has working on Super now, he hands it up to like a power scaler, and a power scaler legitimately writes like Goku to be much stronger from that point on. Like, I could see that. It's just, bro, it's gonna be a while. Goku hasn't done hell a lot since the last time we had one of these matches. He got Ultra Instinct, I think, since the last match. He didn't have it in 2, right? He just had Blue.
Wait, say that again?
In Goku vs Superman 2, he only had Super Saiyan Blue, right? Got Super Saiyan Blue, right?
Yeah, he only had like Super Saiyan Red and Blue.
Yeah, he didn't have Ultra Instinct at that point. Which Ultra Instinct is an upgrade. It's just not enough of an upgrade to get him to match the Superman, because the cosmology isn't a big enough upgrade to get him to Superman. Like, you've got to upgrade the cosmology of Dragon Ball before you can fit in with the crazy shit at the high ends of DC. But man, this was a wild one. It was. I'm happily wrong. I thought Goku was gonna win this one for sure. I really thought with the statements that Wiz was saying that we were gonna turn this one around. But it is what it is. They managed to get it right again, although their analysis was rather questionable.
Well, almost, I got a question. Wait, I got a question for you. Wait, listen. When
What's up?
Goku threw that Kamehameha and Master Ultra Instinct at Superman and had a Kaioken, and you saw Goku after that, like, looking fine, did you think Goku won? That's my question. Did it fool you? Did it fool you? You almost had you on the ropes there. I feel like it did. I feel like it did. You're like, no way.
I don't know. I was like, I'm not one of those guys that is like, I'm not too jump scary whenever it comes to stuff like that, especially since they're like notorious for having done it in the past. I'll admit I was interested to see exactly what was happening. I don't know if I was mind blown. You'll see my face on the reaction. And you know what? You and everybody else watching, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. What did I think Goku won based on my expression? I'll let you guys answer it, man. I don't know. I don't think I did, but I mean, hey, you never know. Maybe I did react that way. Let's find out. But
yeah. Oh, I think
up?
one more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing, like Kalova. Listen, so once what was it? Galactus, just beats Unicron. What was that? What was that like a Lantern villain that like killed Galactus again? I'm trying to think here.
Krona?
What was it again?
Krona?
Yeah. What if Krona like rolls up and he's like, "You will tell me," and he just starts beating him up. Like, why are you here?
The memes for everybody who wants to know. Krona's this wildly powerful Green Lantern villain. He's one of the former Guardians of the Universe, and there's a canon crossover between the Justice League and well, not just the Justice League, but pretty much DC and Marvel. And Krona just goes through Marvel and he just beats the shit out of everybody. And he grabs Galactus, bro. No, he doesn't grab, he summons him. He summons him. He says, "You can tell me what the fuck I want to know." Galactus is like, "I don't negotiate with madmen, you dumb motherfucker." And Krona's like, "Well, I guess you die then," and just fucking kills him, bro.
Shit was
hilarious, bro. That shit was hard. Yeah. That shit went hard.
That shit was hilarious, man. He's like, "Yo, tell me." He just starts killing
that
him.
better
like,
that better be in Galactus's durability section.
Bro, he like
survived
Krona literally killed Galactus like so fast, Galactus didn't even get a chance to scream. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Turned his head into a fucking base afterwards, bro. That shit was hilarious.
Oh my god.
Classic.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, we'll meme on that. We'll meme on that for the next one, my friend. I tell you that. We'll meme out on that. You know what? Just for you, before the next death battle, you'll have to remind me. I'll do a whole video on that. That one time Krona met Galactus. Oh, better yet, what Green Lantern villains do to Galactus? Bro, that shit would be so funny for a video. Holy fuck, I might have to do that. But
all part banger ideas.
that being said, be sure to like and subscribe down low if you guys haven't. I make content like this all the time, and be sure to add to it. You can also become a member down low, and with that you can help me decide all sorts of content, kind of like me covering this video because it was heavily requested by multiple Theromax members. So why don't you guys do your thing, come back, hang out next week. I got more content down the way, and be sure to go to like and subscribe to JobberGodot's channel as well. He does some banger JoJo's content. What else you got for us, Jobber, on the way out?
Not too much. We're just chilling here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was great to be on here to react to Goku versus Superman. I know it's probably a video in history. So I'm glad I reacted to it with Lumos. We're just chilling here.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, with no further ado, if that's everything, I guess we'll see you next time, Lanterns. Later.